Good morning. Well, it may not be morning where you are, or it may not be morning when you are, but it's morning when I am. It's about 6 o'clock right now. I've been on the road for about an hour and a half. Headed out of state to Wisconsin. Gonna chase after some big channel catch there. Hopefully try and break my personal best, which is like 13 something. Very doable where I'm going. And the peak goal, if I get really lucky, is to see if I can get myself in the 20-pound club. So we'll just have to see how it goes. I got about, 3.5 more hours on the road. I've had my smoothie, I've got my coffee. Now I'm just putting in the road time until I can get a line in the water. Well, should we just talk about what I forgot already? This is what I know I forgot already. My cooking grill and my main rod, which don't ask how that happened. I mean, I still have rods. I'm still covered, but like my main channel cat rod is still sitting in my garage, I guess. Not exactly sure how that happened, except for I just was loading in a rush last night. So it happens. It's fine. I got 2 other rods. In other news, got a text on the way here from Troy. Troy is got the campsite that I'm staying at tonight. His brakes went out as he was leaving town, so his ETA, or even if he's going to show up, is sort of undetermined at this point. So my camping situation, my overnight situation, sort of up in the air. I'm sure it's all going to be fine though. So never been on this lake. So I'm sort of on my own at the minute, which is fine. Gonna follow the normal plan. We're gonna get started and see if we can get something with whiskers in the boat. Planer boards. That's the other thing I forgot. I was all stoked to bring my planer boards and use them. This is perfect for them. I got just a light breeze to a light wind, and getting the planer boards, I could get those baits spread out. It would be perfect. Try and keep my other line out. I'm getting all tangled here. Can't tell you how good he is. He's not a bad one though, I can tell you that. Oh, not at all. Still a little green. Pretty solid fish here to get started with. All right, brother. Yeah, I see you. That line over. Oh, don't twist up in that. Come on. All right. Hang on. All right. Well, I got a serious mess going on with my lines. Oh, but that is a pretty good channel cat right there. That's a real nice fish. He's probably right on par. I don't think he would top my best, but man, he's right up there. He's pretty close. I'm not going to bother to weigh him until I get him monster in here, but man, look at that fish. That is a beauty. It is a beautiful fish. That's a great way to start the day right there. I've probably been here 45 minutes. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, Haas. Good stuff. And away he goes. All right. Well, we got the skunk out, so that's one heck of a start. I dig it. All right, we're gonna twig anchor here. Oh, that is a nice fish right there. Yeah. Oh, that's a good channel cat right there. That's a real nice fish. It's a 13 and change. That is one heck of a fish. Beauty. Beauty, beauty. That's a fish right there. All right. Yeah, he burned some drag. Anchor. Oh, my anchor is... It seemed like they were all reluctant. My bobber went down, and then my other bobber went down, and it was like as soon as they felt something, they let it go. So I kind of slowed down my drift. Oh, this one feels good. I haven't really seen him yet. He's made a couple of pretty good hard runs though, and peeled some drag off me. Yeah, he'll do. See that? You getting that? Whoa! And sweat in the eye. Sweat in the eye. Oh, sweat in the eye. Sweat in the eye is like a tradition, right? Okay. Let's see if we can get him up. Oh, look at that noggin on this guy. Holy smokes, look at the head on him. Oh, sweat in the eye. Oh, my eye is on fire. Oh. Oh, good Lord, it's sweat in the eye. You're so bad. All right, all right. All right. Holy crap. Not sure what has come on here. Yeah, that's a fish. Okay. Am I rolling here? I got... Grass on the line. Good Lord. I'm gonna zergle in here. Somehow I got another fish on that was all tangled up in my line, in my anchor line. Oh. Oh man. Okay, all right. this over quick. I got your buddy on board. I know. Okay. Oh my goodness. Are we still rolling here? All right. Look at this guy. Are you kidding me? Oh. I gotta. This other fish has been out the whole time. I don't like that. We're gonna. Oh, I'm gonna have to grab this fish. No, I'm gonna have to grab this fish. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at those fish! That's a pair right there. Oh, whew! My goodness! All right, let's get one more double. Big time. All right, this fish, he's a tank. He's been out of the water for a little bit. We're gonna let him go. Oh, he's ready though. He's ready. You got my fingers. You got my fingers. Maybe we do this. You can go. You can go. Ow. And away he goes. And of course, I wasn't paying attention. The sun was in the background when I had both those fish up, so probably a terrible picture. We'll get one more of this guy. Look at this fish. Oh, look at that fish. That first one was a big one. This one's even bigger. All right, we're gonna weigh him. We're gonna weigh him and get back in the water here. All right, 19 pounds. Man, that's a big fish. You don't see channel cat in Iowa very often like this. Ever. What a fatty. What a fatty. Oh. Hang on here. We're going to get a good release here on this one. Oh, that's good stuff. That's mission accomplished right there. I hope some of those pictures turn out with both of them. That was crazy. Crazy. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right, that was super exciting. I'm shaking here a little bit. That was good stuff right there. So I think that first one probably would have beat the old, messy there. Probably would have beat the old personal best. But yeah, that fish was out of the water longer than I like to keep him out of the water because I was fighting the other fish. So I didn't bother weighing it, measuring it. I didn't bother measuring the second one, but he was 19 pounds, and that's a real good fish. So that's mission accomplished, right? For the first goal anyway. Wait, that looks terrible. The first goal anyway, as far as beating my personal best. So we got that out of the way. I got to get, if I can get 1 pound more, hit the 20-pound club. That'll be huge. Big day for me. All right, I got a tangled mess here though, and it looks like maybe I got something weird going on with my camera. So I'm gonna take a moment, and I'll get back to you. All right, let me show you what I'm using here. Sort of lay this out for you. The water I'm in is pretty shallow. I mean, we're talking like 3-ish feet shallow. And especially because I'd never been here before, and you know, I knew I was going to be in shallow water, so I didn't even bother bringing my sonar because it was just extra crap to pack. I didn't really want to just sit still. I wanted to keep moving and look for active fish, so I wanted to drift. The problem is, in the shallow water here, it's fairly weedy, and drifting and dragging on the bottom is just going to keep tangling stuff up. So I'm drifting with floats, right? And I got two different rigs set up here. but basically the same thing. Jet fighters. So I've just got a float. This is the weighted float, and then on one I have a long leader, and that's so this gets down kind of into the weeds and kind of gets pulled and bounced over through the thinning tops of the weeds. And I just have a bead on it. The bead's got some good glow, and the water's got some clarity, so the bead should pick up the light good. I don't think with this clear water the rattle is probably needed so much. I think the bead is probably doing as much work as the rattle is. So one on a longer leader that floats down lower, and then I have the other one in my Whisker Seeker weighted float. My other one went floating down the river the other day, so I got to replace it. So I had to sort of makeshift one here. Same thing, it's a slip float, and then I've got a weight on the bottom so it's weighted and it's not as buoyant. And then I've got a really short, and I do have the rattle on this one, but I have the really short line on this one, and this one just keeps the bait up above the tops of the weeds, so they don't really hit the weeds at all. And no preference today. I'm about 50-50 on each rod, so it seems like you just get it in the right area, and the water's shallow enough, and if they're in the mood, they're gonna come after it, whether it's up above a little bit or whether it's down below. So I'm just leaving things rigged the way they are, because you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So that's it. Pretty simple. I really think this would be a great opportunity to use my my planer boards so that I could drift real slow and get a little better spread. I'm an idiot and I left one home, so hang on.